Hey, change is real. Change is real. Why do I say that? Because every day we wake up to something new and different. But we wake up sometimes, because I'm guilty of it too, of a rigid idea of things supposed to fit into my world. Well, I don't like that kind of coffee. Or, why is there all this traffic? Or, oh, them kids, boy, they just don't know. Change is real. I've come to appreciate that my life is a whole lot better when I can appreciate adaptability instead of compatibility. Because I want everything to be compatible with me. It has to be the right amount of sugar in my coffee or my day is ruined, right? Or you have to have the right tone in your voice for me to believe you. Or you have, all of that. You know what? Compatibility is good in some things, but it's not the best. Really, adaptability. If we go into a situation thinking, I'm going to be adaptable about this, because let me see how we can figure this out, because I know I don't have it all figured out, creates a mentality where we're patient about things and situations in life. And you see, the first sign of patience is also the first sign of loving through a situation, because God is love. He created love, and He gave it the definition. And it says love is, the first thing is patient. So change is every day. We might go to a restaurant that we love and then it's up for sale, no more. Or we might be in a relationship with someone that yesterday they loved on us like crazy, and then the next day, all of a sudden they're missing in action, or you sense a spirit change, or you sense a physical indignation going on, talking about, what's going on? What changed? See, that's the point. Because we don't want to be rigid. We want to accept that every day there's change, and we want to change with it. So that means that if today it means that I'm not on your radar, then I have to accept I'm not on your radar. You're not going to be on mine. That's it. When I'm in your radar, the day I am, then fine, I'll deal with you then. That's just dealing with people in general. Children, parents, significant others. Really? Are you in my radar? Do you care? Oh, did you call me? Did you text me? All that. There's change. Every day is change. Because something could happen from one minute to the next. You know what? You can wake up one morning and be madly in love with someone, relationship-wise. And then the next 10, 15 minutes, you get a call from an ex. Or you get a picture or a text from someone. You're like, wow, where did that come from? You know what? It just dispelled the whole moment you were going through. Or maybe you really recognize that you wasn't feeling that. Or that person woke up on the wrong side of the bed today, and then you got to deal with that caca, and then you're like, I don't like you like that. It happens. Changes every day. That's why we accept change every day. You go to sleep, get up in the next day, wake up saying, I'm ready to deal with whatever change is coming. Because change is every day. Every minute of the day even, right? So let's embrace if we got a routine and we can embrace it. We can say, I can't be without structure. I can't be without a regiment. I can't be. You know, we could introduce and inculcate that as much as we can in our lives. It gives us stability, a bit of organization. But we got to recognize that when it ain't there, it ain't there. Don't forget about the Lord's Prayer, right? What does it say? God, give me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. We can't change things. We can't change people, but we have to accept the change that comes our way. So that's what I'm preaching today. Accept change. Accept change. I'm in a new culture. Back in an environment that I never thought I would be back in. A whole other state. Feels like a new continent to me, actually. But I have to embrace the change. Am I going to make them turn to me or say, hey, things used to be this way? You're going to have to deal with the change. This is what it's about. So how do you deal with the change? Through love. You see, love is patient, love is kind, and love don't look for its own interest. We can keep going. But the first part of that last verse is love never fails. So let's try to love people through it. Let's try to show the qualities of love, which is patience and kindness. No matter how stink they're going to be, they're not going to change me. I'm going to wake up with a smile and I'm going to be kind. You see, we have to accept the changes out there, but we can also reinforce the changes of who we want to be. That's my message for today. Take care. Accept change in love.